Howdy y'all, got the Bulldog on the channel. Taking a vacation. That's why the videos have been a little bit sporadic. But I'm in Oklahoma right now at Robbers Cave State Park. We're gonna go walking around. So it's raining, but that's fine because the alternative is 20 degrees hotter. Yeah. It might be a little bit uncomfortable being a little bit wet, but if it was like it has been a couple days ago, I'd be a lot wet. So, yeah, let's go see what it looks like. Last time I was here was over 20 years ago, and I was a little bit more interested in walking around. Son decided to climb the first rock he saw, and yeah, that didn't work.
8-20.
I want a salamander.
Oh, hi.
Can I get a salamander? If I find a lizard, can I take it home?
Well, you're going to get
That's what people would do. They come in here and carve stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Hold on, put up. I gotta send this to Georgia.
Does it got more than 2 legs?
Yeah.
All right, well.
They were just sitting on the wall and they were just staring at me like, hey, Jimmy, how's your day going? No, I'm good.
Although the rain cooled everything off, it also made these rocks nice and slippery. So, I don't thud gracefully. Hopefully, I don't slip. I was younger when I did this last. They improved it a lot since then, but still, you got to be in some shape to get up and down it. Actually, there's a reason it was called Robbers Cave. It's because bandits would hide out. Jesse James hid out here. It was inaccessible. Kind of the whole point of hiding out. Walk up to the Devil's Slide. Okay, the girl stayed down there.
Yeah,
there's that Devil's Slide down there that you can't get up.
Oh, you can get up it. You just gotta get some rock climbing equipment.
Well, no. This is the reason why it was Robbers Cave, because you work your way up through here, and there's the cave, clear up there. Not exactly a cave,
I bet they probably
basically an
hit a bunch of
overhang.
stuff everywhere.
Of course, everywhere you look, the rocks have fractured and it's left holes here, there, and yonder. Plenty of places to hide. They've put footholds in the rock. There's a little piece of concrete for a foothold.
Hey y'all, you got the baby bulldog. We're at the cave and well, let's just say it was cool. Now it's not. I don't know, I'm just climbing up these rocks. No idea. I don't know. I'm just climbing. Don't recommend this. I just know. Don't do this in the rain. Oh lordy. This is marked blue, but I don't care. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Here we are, out of the weather. Robbers Cave. Danger. Don't build fires. Okay, I won't. Everybody's chiseled their name into it.
How far in did you go?
Here's 1949. All kinds of dates, names. My mother came here when she was little, so it was a lot more accessible back then to her. But we're gonna walk back out. I'm an old man, I'm fat, and
Yeah, you are.
yeah, arrow pointing the way out, and the footholds chiseled into the
How far
rock.
into the cave can you go?
That far. That far, right there.
Is that sand?
There's the end of the, yeah, it's sand. There's the end of the cave.
This one says 2010.
Clear down there. All the way down there is where our vehicle is. See that dead tree there, and then that other tree down there, and then on down there. Right now we're looking for the others. They went off on the walking trail while the boy and I climbed the mountain. The girl was wanting to climb the mountain, but then decided not to because it was slippery, slickery. I don't know where the trail is. This is more what I remember. Nothing really clearly defined. You could kind of tell where people have been walking, but maybe it was a path, maybe it's just a wash. Not really sure. Don't see where anybody is. No signs of habitation. So I'm gonna wander around, see if I can find them. Found the trail. This is these tabs tied to the trees. Here, there and yonder.
Caveman
Okay.
find stick. Caveman make fire.
Oh, there's a dot on that tree. That also signifies a trail. There's one over there. Do you see it? Barely.
Right now.
Oh, that is a clearly defined trail. I never saw this part. Somebody had a water tank up here. Public water supply.
I'm gonna climb the fence.
I've never seen this part.
I'm gonna climb the fence.
Okay, we're getting back out, finally. I thought this was a trail, but it's actually a wash. I think the trail's down here. But it's definitely more geared towards somebody able-bodied, younger, thinner. But we'll find out how they fared. They walked the trail, and I think they tapped out because they got to where it crossed the road and took the road back. So yeah, I said it before, there's a reason that the outlaws hid out up here, because it is very inaccessible. They hid their horses and stuff out here. So yeah, I see people. We'll see. On the other side of that rock is where the robber's cave was. We've walked back up over the mountain and back, so see how the rest of the day goes. Okay, we found them, they found us.
No, I found them, and I brought them to you.
When we came back out of the cave, we went up over that way, and they decided to go on a trail over that way. So yeah, we both got two different experiences now. So,
We got the more scenic route.
No, we got the more scenic route.
yeah, we went up over at Bob's Garden and, you know, Chuck's water tank and all this kind of stuff.
We went through the woods.
Yeah, we went through the woods. Anyway, family vacay. This is the only real, attraction we were going to go to. Now we're going to cool off, maybe go eat a bite, and go back home. I got some work to do on mom's stuff, so like, comment, subscribe, hit your little bell notification, share it all around. We'll talk to y'all later. Another day, another attraction here in Oklahoma, and we're in a completely different place. The other one was Robber's Cave, which is over by Wilburton Mountain, And now we're over at Heavener. This is the actual town where my family's supposed to be from, although they're not from here, they're from out there. Anyways, they found a rock over here up on the mountain next to town, and when they first started noticing it, they thought that the natives had carved stuff into it. But the natives that were originally here had no written language. And when the Choctaw moved into this area, which was after they got forced out of Alabama and Mississippi, they had a written language, but that had nothing to do with their language. Back in the 40s, 50s, they finally figured out what it was. It'd been there for centuries. It was Vikings. So there was runes carved in a rock right here. There was a legend that people came over the ocean and kind of explored over here. They didn't know they came this far inland. They know they were in North America. You know, Canada has Leif Erikson Day. But anyway. Oh, yeah. But they didn't know. I'm guessing they came up the Mississippi, came up the Arkansas River, all the way over here. But we're going to go down and take a look at it. This area is all shale rock, which that'd be nice to be standing under it whenever it caved off. That was a cave at one time, fairly deep, because all this rock has been caving off for centuries.
Is it illegal to go back?
So, yes. So it probably stuck out a lot farther, making it kind of appear to be a cave. It doesn't have to be a cave. It just has to be an outcropping where you can get some shelter. That's all it's required for human habitation. And who knows how long they stood there. Who knows how long they lived there. Most likely just a little bit to, gather some food and rest a little bit and then go after it again. They're probably carrying their boats with them. This building was built to house the Runestone. It was not here the first time I came here. This has all been built. These nice steps and pathways and all this kind of stuff. This is all new, like in the last 20 years. So when I first came up here, there was a pathway down to the rock, and that was it. And they'd point and say, yeah, this is here and this is there. There was an Artesian Well that was up over there, and it's not flowing anymore. They built a little rock deal around it. But they're in the midst of a drought right now, so there is no water at all. These are replicas of other rune stones that were found in the area. This one was from Podo. This one was from Shawnee. They found several of them around, but there is some conflict as to whether or not they're genuine or not, but they go back to before white people were around here. So
there's more.
Yeah, these were found in around the same decades. Here's the runestone. It is large.
Oh, really?
And right through here, that's what's carved on it. Now they, like I say, built this enclosure for it because they didn't want people coming up there and carving stuff into it. It was being weathered, but not significantly because it had been there for that long. There was no significant weathering on these figures over the course of between when they found it and when they came up.
Does that look like a drawing to you?
There's all kinds of stuff
Like,
See,
look
people-
closely. You can't see it on camera, but look.
People carve their names in it.
Underneath December.
Yeah.
It looks like a drawing.
Something that someone carved in it.
Yeah,
People
I
have
know.
carved their names in it for 100 years
Oh,
since
okay.
it was originally found.
Yeah, over here it's 1925, right up there by Ralph. 1925.
Up there, a guy named Ralph carved his name in it in 1925.
Ralph Smith.
Ralph Smith. Yep. And
House over here.
they're working on it more and more, but it took a while for them to figure out what these were. Because, like I said, originally they just assumed it was native writing.
John.
Either Glome or Grog,
Barley.
Grog's Valley,
Barley.
valley owned by Glome is what they're saying here. I don't know. We know that they were on the continent. It's not out of the realm of possibility
It was
that they came here.
It was between 680 and 800
It's interesting to me that they came to Oklahoma.
Well, I don't
know.
know.
This is just another attraction on we were trying to take the kids here, there, and yonder before they grow up and move away.
I'm already growing up.
What that rock is a piece of this rock that has cracked off and slid down. There's the backside of the enclosure and stood up in there, just like chunks of those rocks. So it is feasible that if that's actually genuine, that there are other carvings all over the state, and they're carved into the bottoms of rocks that have fallen over. No way to know until you peel them up. Why would you peel them up? You'd have to peel up every rock. That'd take a while. This used to be the pathway over to that Artesian Well over there, and it has been breaking off. That didn't used to be like that last time I was here. Here's that well from the top side. You've got a pipe mounted up in it there, and then they kind of set stones around it, but it's coming from up here. Right, that spot right there, just seeping out of the mountain. But they have been in such a heavy drought for the last few months. The water table has lowered significantly, so there's no water pressure pushing that out. It's just barely a trickle. Now, if it looks like I'm slightly out of breath, it's because I'm fat.
You're not
And-
fat, you're fluffy.
And it's over 100. It's over 100 right now.
It's not bad. It's got a nice breeze.
That's in the shade with a breeze. It's just really hot. But if we go anywhere else, I'll bring you along. Well, we decided to go somewhere else. This is a bit of a drive to get here, but it's interesting. It is one of a kind, of course, but not one of a kind kind of as a local attraction. What we're standing on right here is the tallest hill in the world. We got mountains all the way around, but this one just couldn't make the cut. You have to be 2,000 feet tall to be a mountain, and it's 1,999 feet.
How do they measure it? That's what I want to know.
Feet above sea level. So, I've heard the story about how this place was developed. Somebody back a few years ago spent millions of dollars, bought some dozers and dozed a road up here. There's no point in getting a road up here. I mean, there's nothing up here but the top of the hill. Well, he was kind of a visionary, I guess, because Later on, it became very valuable. Not only, at the time, radio towers, well then, television towers, and then cell towers. There's dozens and dozens of cell towers up here. So they made a tourist attraction out of this. They paved the road. 2 ways to go up a mountain: corkscrew around it, or create switchbacks. And they decided on switchbacks so they could get up here just on this side. I don't know what the other side looks like, never been there. But we've got a big, big valley. So, last time I was up here, it was pouring down rain, but it was a whole lot cooler. Now, there's some shade here, there's a breeze. We'll enjoy it. Okay, I just want to point out that the kids did think that I was driving like a madman on the way down Kavanaugh Hill, but in reality, I was falling off a cliff, so no, I was not driving like a madman. I was resisting gravity at the time.
Well, you were about to kill.
Well, it's been a long, hot day. I'm back up here to the home place. And we'll be back to our regular content next week with actual automotive content. But the next time you see this place, it might be automotive centered. We'll see. There might be something over there that we might be picking up. So make sure you keep checking us out. Like, comment, subscribe, hit your little bell notification right down there. Share this video around if you would, please. We'll see you next time.